talking about Romans 10:9 today in our hidden verse of the week. It says this: if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Now, before I go into my devotion about this, I want you to know, if you walk into church on Sunday and you come to me and you tell me the word sugar, I'll let you get a prize today for watching this video, okay? So just remember that word, the word sugar. And if you tell me it, you have a prize, okay? Back to our verse, Romans 10:9. Now, I'm going to give you a little history lesson today. In the first century, when this was written, both the Jews and Gentiles lived under the rule of Rome. And so therefore they were under the rule of Caesar, who was the emperor, the king, the ruler. And as Rome would conquer different territories or different areas, they would allow those areas to keep their gods and their religious practices as long as they recognized that Caesar was the Lord over them. And so for these early Christians to say that all of life in general and their lives especially are under the lordship of Jesus created this huge tension in that time. And although their commitment to Jesus often made them better citizens, the Roman government saw them as rebellious. They're like the rebels in Star Wars. They wanted to squash them out. So Christians would not allow Jesus to be. They wouldn't allow him to be just another god in the Roman Empire on this huge smorgasbord of gods. Nor are they willing to limit his rule in their lives. So the statement that Jesus is Lord is true Christianity. But it looks really different to us today in America. You know, the American brand of Christianity, we go to church worship service where everything's decorated nicely. There's just nothing wrong with that. You know, we do things to help us in worship, some rituals, and there's nothing wrong with that either. And we're hopeful to have a spiritual encounter with God, and that's definitely an awesome thing, a good thing. And then we go back to the rest of our daily lives until we get the next dose of Jesus, and that's not okay. What we've done is we move God to nothing more than this Sunday pit stop in the middle of our fast-paced life of being a kid and growing up and going to school and all this other stuff we do. So to say Jesus is Lord means that He invades every part of our lives. Everything we have belongs to Him. You know, maybe we don't have this bazillion Roman gods that we worship, but we still have our own unique American gods that compete for our attention and allegiance. These things that distract us from worshiping God. These things that we think about more often than we think about God. You know, like television, sports, friends. You can put your friends sometimes become gods. They become more important than God. So, just to make the statement, Jesus is Lord, means that Jesus is the Lord of everything in our lives. So Romans 10:9 is a really great verse to know about this. It says, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord, and you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.